Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Satori. I'm 24 years old. I'm a psychic medium. Um, oh boy. Let's talk about it. Spirit came to me today and was like, keep it open. Keep it completely open. You can't even predict where these messages are going to go today. So just get started. And I have 3 piles. You pick between number 1, 2, or 3 intuitively. The timestamps are below, but I want to encourage you guys, if you find these messages helpful, if you like my vibes and you want to stick around for more messages in the future from your spirit team, feel free to subscribe, like the video, and comment below. Check out my description for more info on where else to find me. With all that being said, my third eye's tingling, letting me know we're about ready. We're going to say our prayer. We're going to start by talking to Ganesha today. Ganesha, I pray that you help us to remove obstacles from our path that could be from self-sabotage or other people's energy. Allow us to be open and allow us to have fun with these messages. Allow us to receive abundance today. Allow us to access our energetic roots. Allow us to pull from our power source within. Amen. Okay, group number 1. We're going to get started. We're just going to jump into it, all right? Clear quartz. I'm seeing a heart clear quartz in my head. By the way, before I pull from, because I have pre-shuffled some oracle cards for each group, I'm going to just pull from my intuition. Yeah. Group 1, you guys are very dedicated. You're very loyal. You're not a grump. That's what I'm hearing. Sometimes I feel like you look at yourself as if you're very, like, you could be young, but you might feel very old. Yeah, something like that. The name Kaylee could be significant. That could be someone you know. That could be somebody here in the collective. You've been hesitant to walk through certain doors. I'm getting this feeling of, I don't want to bother people, or I don't want to take up too much space. I'm seeing a moth in my head and a white butterfly. Just the color white is coming through very strong for you guys. Symbolizing what you're going through right now is like a cleansing, purification type of process. I'm hearing you're gonna be feeling very sing-songy, like, like just kind of like in your own world, like doing your thing, not listening to other people as much. I don't know if you've been maybe watching a lot of TV, or like just kind of listening to other people talk about their life, or maybe you've been reaching out your hands a lot to kind of support others, but it's maybe right now has to be sort of like people reaching towards you to sort of offer you, like, yeah, it's time for you to receive. That's kind of the divine flow of it all. Like when you give, you need to also allow yourself time to receive. So don't feel guilty for being a little more relaxed right now. If that is what you need in order to release these feelings, that's what you have to do. A golden retriever could be significant. Someone has a golden retriever on the other side. I heard the name Sammy. That could be relevant. But that doesn't have to be the puppy's name. Happy baby. It kind of gives boy energy, but I'll just put that out there. Okay. Oh, yes. Angel Numbers is a song I'm having come through right now. Angel Numbers by Chris Brown. Chris Brown. I lost my way somewhere in another galaxy. Too much to take, these memories end in tragedy. All of these places, all of these faces. I don't want to let you down, or I didn't want to let you down, something like that. So the lyrics are relevant there. You don't want to be loyal to the wrong people in the wrong situations. That's what I'm getting from you. You're putting a lot of thought into your decisions right now, which makes me feel like you're just overall very overwhelmed. I'm hearing walking in a winter wonderland. I'm seeing a frog. Someone has a frog spirit animal looking out for them. Aww. Frogs also come through when we are maybe feeling denser and we need a lighter energy to kind of well, just to help us feel better. Like, your spirit team's always trying to send you things to help you laugh or make you feel better. Oh my god, the perfect opportunity is coming for something. I feel like you're about to get like something's a steal, like something's gonna be a steal. It's so interesting. It could be as simple as going thrifting and finding something that you're like, no way. Like, there's no way I'm finding this at a thrift store. Like, are you joking? Like, you're about to have a really cool, like, random synchronistic moment like that where you're like, oh my god, I've been talking about this for so long, and I just found it for like $300 cheaper than. It's just wild. I feel like you're about to go through maybe something that feels very kind of like the thing that tips you over to the other direction, where it's going to feel like you don't have the energy to care, and you maybe already are in that space. But I don't think you need to be looking at this as if it's a bad thing. What I'm seeing is more like you don't have the energy to care about things that you used to care about, right? So maybe now you're caring about new things or something like that. We'll just put it that way. We're caring about new things, treasuring new things. So I feel drawn to pulling one of the cards. Let's see. Let's drink some water as well. I'm pretty certain that my eyes have been closed this whole time. In channel mode, I'm seeing a pine tree. I'm seeing Seattle, Washington. That could be significant for someone here. I'm hearing hoop earrings. Okay. Number 6, the gilded cage of possibilities. No, yeah, this is kind of what I was getting, like a treasure trove. You're literally about to just stumble across things that you've been needing, and it's going to be the easiest thing, and you're going to be feeling like, excuse me. What? I'm so glad I just found this. Like, and this is going to, like, flip your energy to a much brighter energy. I feel like I need to pull the astrology card Jupiter. Okay. You've maybe been challenged recently by someone around you that has a blue aura, or that they like the color blue. Interesting. This could also be father energy, because this, it's giving father energy. So I'm getting this message, like, just because other people did it differently doesn't mean you have to do it. Like, hold on. Someone else's way, confirmation, is not going to be your way in a situation. And maybe that's where there's conflict. And maybe you're having to explain to somebody that their method of doing or being is not your particular way of needing to do or be or express, right? You're like a bird that likes to fly out of the cage and then come back for comfort, right? And shelter. That's what I'm getting. You can find magic in being kind of in one spot, but you're also kind of needing to be on your own, is what I'm getting. Like, so maybe someone is very much like they love being in their comfort zone and they love having someone there with them. But what you're needing is to sort of go be outside of this person's range of comfortability. And so you could have some sort of trip coming up. You might be thinking about taking a trip somewhere without this person. Yeah, and I'm getting the feeling like this may confuse them, or they may not understand. Or it could be as simple as like you have a friend that you just need some space from or something like that. Or it could be your partner. But maybe your partner's not feeling that secure right now. They could be feeling insecure. This feels more romantic, or like it could be, it's just gonna, it's hard to get exactly because I feel like I don't want to zoom in too much. Don't want to think too much. And I feel like this person overthinks when you're not around. You have this tendency to ease their mind. So whoever this is, they're worried that you're going to leave them behind. And so they try to keep you very close, or they're very overly concerned or protective of you, or something like this. Or you feel as though they're just overall kind of controlling about how they express. And you could be dealing with a little bit of self-doubt because of them being around you, because they're very insecure and doubtful of themselves. And I feel like you've been a little confused as to which direction you're supposed to go. So take that if it resonates. Wow. I'm feeling a lot there. I'm going to pull from the Kali Oracle here. So number 5, Guna Tantrika. So I'm going to actually read from the book on this one. Let's see if there's anything culturally that can be explained here that I can't really explain. The Divine Mother manifests the care for when we feel overwhelmed or confused, or when we feel we're falling apart or locked into stagnation. Yes. Yes, someone else is so locked into how they've been their whole life, but you're trying to get this person to come out of their cage with you. Like you're more than, you're happy, you would be happy for this person to come along, but you also need your own time. Like you can't wait for this person to be ready for you to be independent and successful or something. It's not like they're trying to hold you back. It's more like they're scared and they're like, it doesn't have to be like a father figure. It could be like a partner, just a masculine energy, like a fearful masculine. Okay, she is the superior medicine. Even when we may not be sure what is needed to bring ourselves back into balance, she holds the answer. So exactly, like you've been feeling locked in to your situation for maybe the last 6 months or so, and you feel like it's time for a change. Or time for the situation to sort of like up level, like it's giving my house needs renovating, or I need to finally start on those projects I've been putting off. And I can't wait for someone else to be comfortable with that. Or I need to take a trip somewhere. And I'm ready to go. I don't need this person to come along with me. Like I can do it on my... There's just this feeling of you're more than capable of doing it on your own. That's what I'm getting. And I just don't feel... I don't think this person... To be honest, they're capable of doing it on their own. They are. But they don't believe in themselves as much as you do. And you may feel like you don't believe in yourself as much. That much. But like you still believe in yourself more than this person believes in themselves. If we're being objective here. So that does put a little bit of a communication blockage here that you maybe feel that comes up from time to time where you're just sort of like, well, I don't know what I'm supposed to do to make this person happy or comfortable right now. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to appease, or I don't know how to make the situation better. Like, you know, that's what I'm getting. So you could be a little kind of starting to get fed up with someone. Because you just feel like they're maybe not moving forward emotionally, internally, or maybe holding themselves back and still being very controlling about it. And you don't always know whether or not that feeling is valid. I don't know. Okay, so we have the Isis Oracle here as well. We have Divine Sun Child, Blessings of the Sun Falcon. Oh my Lanta. Is this also a falcon, or, well, it's just the bird action we have going on here, okay? Look at the birdage. Can you even see that? I hope you can see it. Well, if you can't see it, it's right there. So this is like, okay, when I look at the card, I'm like, this is your masculine. This is like someone that you're maybe in some sort of partnership with or dynamic with. There's something there. And they're very insecure, and they're very like, just kind of not sure of themselves a lot of the time. And you know, I think you look at them and you're like, they're trying. I really want to give them, I want to say, like, the benefit of the doubt, which I think is valid and fair. I have to validate that too, because that comes from a good place inside of you. And I think that's a great quality, is patience, right? Because you would want that patience. But, but I kind of feel like some part of you is walking on eggshells. Because you're a little worried of how they will react to you being a certain way, or wanting to do a certain thing. Like, they're just very insecure, I gotta say. They kind of, they feel like they could run off at any point, if I'm being honest. Like, they're feeling like if you make them uncomfortable by maybe stepping outside of your comfort zone, that triggers them really bad. And they're like, I'm not ready for that. I don't want to do that. And it's kind of like, well, get over it. I'm doing what I'm doing. Like, I'm still gonna be my bad self. Like, I mean bad. I mean, like, you know, badass self. And I just think that you are a free bird, okay? Get I free? Do. Free falling. Okay. Let's pull from the Angel Oracle, darling. I don't know who I'm doing an impression of right now, but it's got to be a mix of Ozzy Osbourne and probably like Elton John. I don't know. Let's go. Angelic Lightwork Oracle is what this one's called. I had to think of it. $24. Hearing guidance. Let's see here. Someone moved into a new place. I'm getting something like someone moved somewhere new at the beginning of 2024, or in 2024. Yeah. I don't know why I had to say that. Maybe that maybe that was the beginning of you finding your own individual stability, and it was sort of like where you've been has been training wheels for you. And you're feeling like at this stage of your life, you want to take off the training wheels and be bolder, if that makes sense. So if there is any way that you have been holding back or keeping yourself too comfortable, um, it looks like you're becoming accountable and aware of that. High five. Congrats. You're doing great. And basically, you're breaking free from attachments and overall raising your vibration emotionally by letting yourself try new things, releasing the fear of being bold, and taking up space. They will come with you or they won't, is what I'm hearing. Because you're kind of feeling like it's 50-50. You're on point. You feel like it's 50-50 with this person. Like, it could go either way. It could go, like, so good or so bad with them because they have a tendency to, like, either do really, really well with you or do very poorly. If we're being honest, I don't know who this is, but they're being given a chance. Perhaps by you, to make it right. Moving forward, to do the right thing with you, like to be bold and expressive and loving and affectionate, and to let go of those old things, okay? Because the old ways of thinking and being that don't work, because when you are single for a certain amount of time and then you get in a partnership, you have to let go of certain habits. You just fucking have to. And maybe there's a situation here where this person is like, they do have a hard time letting go of what they used to have and what they've always been comfortable with. There may be a little bit of a people pleaser, like mama's boy type of, like, if we're being honest, like they need to be taken care of a lot, and I'm kind of feeling a little exhausted in their energy. So you're probably feeling like they're a bit of a drain on you. And you might be too scared to say that yourself or even like let yourself have that thought. I'm just telling you, there's no shame in that. It's really scary to feel that way in a situation. Because you're like, at this stage of my life, maybe you feel like you're older now or you're getting older. Your birthday could have passed recently, and I don't know, there's just this feeling of like, I really don't have time for things to not work out. I really need things to work out. Like, I don't think I can emotionally deal with another crash out, like, tower moment. You don't want to, like, go through maybe a breakup or a separation or having to set boundaries with family, something like that. You don't want to have to do that, right? You do seem like you're willing to, like, with the fire vibes here, coming from, like, the divine sun child. So you could have, like, Aries, Leo, Sag in your chart somewhere, your big three. But it's feeling very painful for you right now to move forward. But I see that you're really trying, like, and I think your spirit team is basically giving me the impression that you're not alone. Okay, hold on. Maybe you're used to your friends abandoning you when you are struggling to see clearly. What does that mean? Maybe there's been times where you haven't been your best self, and maybe you have you have certain energies around you, like this one we've been talking about, and everyone around you can maybe see it, but you can't, or you haven't been able to. And that's really been hard on you. It's probably very hard on you. And maybe you have people just not be able, and we can't judge people too harshly because maybe who knows what happened with them personally, but obviously your feelings are valid. But it feels to me like a lot of people are going through a lot around you too. That's what I'm getting. So you're kind of having to deal with this by yourself, maybe. You're not alone. You have your spirit team, but this is something you're being challenged to decide alone, if that makes sense. So that it can feel like an empowered decision that came from you and not from someone else. Yeah, so if you are kind of keeping that to yourself, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. You don't need to tell anyone about this. You really don't. It's no one's business. Um, Freeing the threads of connection, literally you. You're like, hold on, I know there's a part of me that I've been suppressing, trying to make something work, and I'm noticing it now because I don't know how you're noticing it, but you're just it feels like divine intervention. Like your spirit team is like, we can't let you take this energy into the new year. Um, Not entirely. Not entirely. So it really does look like you're shedding skin. You're like deleting contacts in your phone or deleting photos or kind of breaking free from the pain, and breaking free from the things that are confusing you. Let's see here. I want to pull from the Ethereal Visions Tarot really fast and just see if there's anything else you need to hear. Oh my. You have the Three of Pentacles. My nose is itching. You have the well. Okay. And the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. You're not gardening too much. Someone here needed to hear that, and you need to go easier on yourself. I'm being told there are much worse things you could be doing, and life is about balance, and you're not here to be a perfect angel all the time, and you're not any worse off because of it. Is what I'm seeing. In fact, I see for some of you, it's helping you feel better. Now, when I say gardening, if you don't know what the code word is, that message is not for you. Okay? I'm not talking about like maybe digging holes in the ground, okay? Like, sure. Planting things, but like, we're more so talking about the code word and, plant medicine. So, I want y'all to like be kinder to yourselves right now. Truly, I do. We have some more messages here. We're not done. Queen of Swords. Okay. Queen of Swords. So they're trying to clarify who this could be for. I know we got that like fire energy with like divine sun child. That's kind of just reflecting how you're feeling and the energy you're trying to embody right now. Aries, Leo, Sag, but Queen of Swords gives Taurus. Hold on, sorry. Not Taurus. Gemini is what I was trying to think of. Gemini energy as well as Aquarius and Libra. So, yeah, I feel like that's it for you guys. Let me know if this resonated. I'm sending you so much love, okay? You are free birds. Remember, you are a free bird. I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to comment below, like the video, and subscribe. Hello, group number 2. I hope y'all are doing well today. Thank you so much for being here. I do have like some oracle cards pre-shuffled, but I'm not going to look at them yet. I'm going to just sort of channel and bring through whatever feels like it needs to come through. So, let's see here. Group number 2. Wow. You guys are feeling Oh my gosh. Spirit has been testing you lately. I see you guys trusting the unknown. It's like Spirit's putting a blindfold on your third eye, or putting a blindfold on you and being like, okay, your next test is trusting your feelings. You can't look into your brain. You can't try to, intellectualize. You have to trust your feelings. So, you're feeling everything right now, right? So you're probably getting the zoomies here and there, or feeling very inspired and motivated to work and create positive opportunities for yourself. You're looking for opportunities is what I'm being shown. Yes, and that's going to pay off. Keep doing this. Your spirit team is like, I need to see you keep trying. Yes, and it's amazing that you've been doing it. Keep going. Yes. You've seen improvement even since yesterday. You're someone that needs a lot of encouragement, because you didn't always get that, and that's not your fault. You needed people to encourage you to do your own thing, but you were only encouraged to do what kept you in your comfort zone. So it basically feels to me like, yes, keep looking outside of the norm is what I'm being told. You're going to find something new. Looking for something outside of what you normally would look for is going to bring you correct results. And I don't know why they're using the word correct, but like, it feels something's going to feel very relevant to what you're needing, and you're going to find it, you're going to stumble upon it, and I just see you're about to become, whoa. Oh, wow. Hold on a second. We need to look at, they're telling me to grab this card. Neglect. Oh my gosh. This is so interesting, but you need to know that to a lot of people, you fill in as like a protector, or like people feel protected around you. Yeah, okay. You feel like you're very protective. You feel like you're very protective. You don't want to be possessive. Sometimes it can teeter on the edge of possessiveness, but you pull yourself back. You could be feeling scared because you don't know if someone's going to be okay. I don't know what this is about. Scared because you don't know if you're doing enough. I don't know what this is about. You're finally about to get everything you want, but in your eyes, it could be coming at a price. What am I losing by gaining this new opportunity? So maybe you have this. Okay, this is very interesting. Maybe you haven't vocalized this, but you feel like you're going to you feel like you're going to fail if you take a new opportunity outside of what you've been doing. You've been too scared to say that you think you're just going to fail completely and you're going to quit immediately or something. You're too scared to say that you feel like you don't have it in you. You're too scared to say that you feel or think and perceive yourself as not strong enough. You just don't want to say that because it's such a painful thing inside of you that you've always felt. You've always felt like kind of embarrassed of yourself, and that makes me sad. Like you're a loser or something. Maybe you felt this way a lot as a teenager, and you tried to overcompensate a lot because you felt like you were lacking in certain areas. You just want to feel like the strongest version of yourself, and I'm telling you, you're about to. You're becoming that every day. Keep taking those steps and keep being that version of you that is pumped up, because I feel like you're becoming a pumped up version of yourself. You have Venus energy. I can't show Venus on the screen because I'll get in trouble. Venus energy. So, there's someone. Hold on. What is this? Fear. I'm getting so much fear coming up all of a sudden. Spirit, can you show me? Okay. It is no longer your job. Ooh, hold on. Ooh, something here feels very demanding. Something feels very demanding. Someone that you could work with. Okay, I understand. Someone that thinks they're the bee's knees, but okay. Oh man, I'm sorry guys, I have to say it for what it is. Let me see. Let me get some tarot. Who's Venus? Who's the Venus energy? Because, you know, normally I love Venus energy, but I don't like this one. There's something about it that feels sketchy. Yep, okay. Who are we talking about? What are we talking about? Judgment. Ugh, this person is... They have no chill. I don't know how to chill. Who is this? I just keep speaking and speaking and speaking. Oh my god, the sun is here. Holy shit. They leave you speechless. It's someone that leaves you speechless. Like, maybe you don't know what to say to them a lot of the time. It just feels like you don't always know what to say to them. Because you feel like no matter what you say, it's not getting through to them. Right, okay, thank you. You don't know what to say because no matter what you... And by the time you're done with them, you get very exhausted. I do get that impression. The Hermit is here. And the Ten of Pentacles is here. So yeah, here's what I'm getting. This person is not learning from you. They are jealous of you. And they're unhealthy, like they're putting you on a pedestal, and it's very unhealthy. And someone's going to say something about it to you. This is not someone that should be putting you on a pedestal like in this way. It's uncomfortable and it's weird. So, yeah. It's giving that one coworker that you're like, you kind of get a weird vibe. It's also could be a family member that you're keeping your eye on. There's someone you've had your eye on. Oh yeah. They're just becoming more and more angry and prideful, and kind of bratty over time because they didn't get what they wanted, and they're really angry that they didn't get what they wanted. They literally cannot accept something as being over. They cannot accept something as being a failure. They refuse to accept it as a failure. But that is what they need to do. When you're around them, you do kind of get a slimy, weird feeling. I was quiet for a while. I was like watching this person kind of in my head. What I was seeing is somebody kind of rocking back and forth, living in a delusion, like living in a world that isn't real. So you have to be we have to be understanding that when people are in those situations, oftentimes it's because they're very sad and there's something they can't face. There's something that they just cannot face. It's so hard for them. But there's no right for this person to become nasty towards you. If they're becoming nasty towards you, then, well, it's just kind of like, no, you crossed a line and you don't come back from that. Once you cross this line, there's no going back. And so you do feel very defensive with them still. And it's not something you vocalized as much, but you do feel very defensive. And so I think your spirit team wanted, I'm hearing climb that ladder, take that opportunity. Someone's about to pass a mic. Are you in or are you out? That's what I'm getting. Hey, are you in? I need you to give me a definitive answer. Are you in on this or are you out? And you're going to be like, I'm in. And so that's coming. I'm hearing the climax is coming. And you're going to be feeling really tired, but you'll be feeling good. So let me get these cards out of the way. We're going to move on. I didn't expect your message to take this direction. It was kind of different than what I thought. That's fine. We're going to pull from, first, this is the Kali Oracle. So we have Bhairavi Yogini, number 21. And it looks like it's the root chakra. Okay. So you have a huge change coming to your routine and stability. This does feel like a new job. This feels like something you have to prepare for pretty quickly, which might stress you out a little bit, but it's okay. Because you're going to be like, oh, there's things about it I'm not prepared for. You just need to say yes. Okay? You need to say yes, and you need to trust that it's working out for a reason. Or that it's coming to you for a reason. It's coming fast. So it's going to bring you a sense of comfort. Something about it is comforting, or someone is comforting you through this transformation. You'll get to try something you've never done before, and it may feel a little scary at first, but trust me, it's going to be fun. You're going to like it. There's a first time for everything is what I'm hearing. You're going to enjoy this quite a bit. You're also going to receive praise and recognition for how quickly you learn something. It feels like you really are what you say you are. You're a badass, okay? People find you very attractive. I feel like you know that, though. You at least are aware of it. So I don't think you're boastful about it, but I think you're aware of it. I'm getting a channeled song. And when I'm back in Chicago, I feel it. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Oh. I feel like you need to jam out to music or something like that. That's coming through. Or so yeah, maybe that song in particular. And then we have the Isis Oracle. Temple of Black Obsidian, the Dark Healing Chamber. Oh my gosh, these cards today are popping off. So, Temple of Black Obsidian, the Dark Healing Chamber. Your spirit team tells me you're going to be on social media less and doing things you love more. And that's going to improve a lot of things in your life. Maybe including helping you with your stress levels, getting you more excitable in certain ways. So yeah, Let's pull some tarot cards. I didn't know where to, how to segue. Um, Not the Three of Cups. Okay, so you have the Three of Cups. This is the Ethereal Visions Tarot. Three of Cups, the World card. Okay. Ah, yes. You don't seem very... The Three of Wands? Bitch, what? The Three of Wands and the Three of Cups. Well, well, well. So, well, let's see. Your spirit team wants you to, okay, I don't know who this message is for, but they're telling you to be sensitive with how you speak to somebody right now. Perhaps it's a daughter, or I'm getting a feminine, or a sister, someone like that. Someone's really feeling a lot of darkness. That's part of what that black obsidian is giving as well. Like, this is the role you are having to take on in order to care for the people you care about, if that makes sense. So be sensitive towards this feminine figure, because they're really going through something and maybe they're not fully able to express themselves, and that's very frustrating for them. And they just kind of need you to be like a rock, if I'm being honest. Like, try to be even more sensitive. You may think you're already super sensitive, but to be honest, they wouldn't be telling me this if you were being completely sensitive. So maybe you could be a little softer with how you say things towards somebody, and just maybe catch yourself. Catch yourself if you're being too casual with their feelings that are very big feelings, if that makes sense. Don't underplay their emotions or be like, ah, they'll be over in like 5 minutes. Don't have that attitude, because you're making it worse. You're making them feel like they're not seen. And that same advice could go for yourself. Like, if you're having big feelings, maybe don't downplay them to yourself. Maybe that's why you are doing that with this person. Maybe that's something you do, but just be careful with that, okay? You know, people come to these readings sometimes and don't always expect to hear constructive criticism, but there it is. I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like the video, comment below, subscribe. Yeah. This is kind of all you guys needed to hear. I see so much success and happiness for you. And I'm proud of you guys. Peace out. Hello, group number 3. Thank you so much for being here. Dude, I'm so excited for your reading. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute, you guys. I'm gonna have to close my eyes because I'm feeling something here. A message trying to come on. Confirmation. I'm getting, you have wealthy people offering you opportunities in the near future. Something about that is popping into my head. You have someone that is wealthy and abundant in some capacity. They're offering you opportunities, or it feels as though they're kind of giving you big opportunities. It feels like it's a gift. It's like a reward. It's like a reward. I see someone also craving or eating ice cream. That's coming through as a sign or synchronicity. You guys have maybe always felt a little underestimated and undervalued, and I think those feelings have come up recently where you feel undervalued or unseen, but there's a gift. Yeah. And it's not going to be wrapped, is what I'm being told. There's a gift coming and it's not going to be wrapped. Um, and it feels like it's a gift from the universe. And it's just being given directly to you with no expectation of you being able to give back in any way. So it's sort of, I see your spiritual arms being like your spiritual body built, like you have been carrying generational energy and it's made you tough as shit, but it also looks like you've let go of that energy and you have very strong arms and you're like, now what do I put this, oh, what do I use this strength on? How do I harness this strength and this power and use it for good? Feeling drawn to like yoga, taking hot baths, like um maybe even just like self-love, self-care. I don't know why I'm seeing somebody putting ice on their skin or like doing something, putting something really cold on their skin. Ooh, that looks nice though. Ooh. I'm hearing you're going to be stressed trying to plan something out. Maybe you're hosting people for like the holiday season or something, and you're like, oh, I have to do this, I have to do this, and oh, this. And the casserole. God damn it, I forgot about the casserole. You might like, yeah, I'm just getting this energy of, I have to get it done, I have to get it done. And it's just like, you don't, why are you, no, don't freak out. It's done. Like, you're literally going to look around and everything's going to be done. And you're going to be like, oh, so it was in my head. So they're telling you, just try to stay out of your head in advance. Like, you can avoid that crash out if you want. Maybe just stay grounded and don't. If you're noticing, like, if you're noticing you're getting anxious about something that's coming up, like, maybe just being around people this holiday season, I feel like you need to try your best to let that go via self-care practices. Reading a book, distracting your conscious mind, get into your subconscious. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. I'm getting it's not your job to clean it up. Let them clean it up. So basically, like, it's not your job to do much right now. It feels like it's your job to just let things unfold, do what you can, and leave the rest. And if you're feeling drawn to not doing much, I promise you that's because it's already taken care of. And you need to let everyone fulfill the role they are meant to fulfill. You're used to being the one that does everything, maybe, or the one that, yeah. I'm telling you, you have nothing to worry about. I'm seeing purple, just the color purple is really standing out to me. Okay. Whoa, now. They're telling me to look at this card. What do we have? The threshold, number 7. Yep. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, it feels like you're about to acknowledge. Hold on. How do I describe this? Let me look at this card too. Virgo energy. Oh my lord. You don't expect this. I don't. Why would you expect this? It's bigger than you thought. It's better than you thought. Something is going to be revealed to you very soon. A group effort is happening behind closed doors. And you're going to be like, what? Like, I don't know. Something about what's coming is going to be like extremely, extremely emotional for you. You're not going to show it. but I think you will have that experience. I feel like you're not going to show it because you're not going to know how. It feels like you've been really tired though, and so whatever is being done in your name, the positive work being done behind your back as a way to help you is a really good thing, okay? And it's okay for you to relax right now. It's also okay for you to not relax. Like, do whatever you want right now. Because you can't mess this up. You can't mess anything up. You haven't done anything wrong, and oh, you're about to be. I'm seeing number 17 in my head, so that could be significant. Number 17, or the 17th. So, yeah. Something like that. You have Pyramid of Light. Step your vibration deeper into love. Pyramid of Light. Okay. Self-love. That's what I'm getting. Sacral. Self-love. Okay. So how are they encouraging you to do this? They want you I feel like you're being encouraged to let yourself feel everything. Let yourself be dramatic or emotional or whatever. Let yourself go after everything that you feel drawn to going towards. Yes. Let yourself do things. It's all about letting. Let yourself do the thing that you're maybe kind of giving yourself grief for. I don't know why you're giving yourself grief for it. You don't need to. It feels like it's something that helps you. But I understand. It feels like Spirit understands. Like, you're the kind of person that just wants to help and be of service to everyone around you. But I really do get the impression that right now, everybody else has a job. But your job is to quite literally float above it all. Float. It's to float. Your job is to float above it all. And trust and let people help you and let people love you. And that's hard for you. Probably very hard for you. You need to let people come to you right now. Let everyone else do the work. Let yourself be treated with love and respect. That's the least that you are deserving of here, okay? We're looking at the Kali Oracle now. The third, okay. This looks like this is the third eye chakra card. Whoa. You don't have a lot of... Oh, I'm getting this energy like... It's really hard for you to trust that anyone can have your best interest at heart. It feels like people that are trying to do better for you can feel how exhausting it has been for you to keep your head up. They're like, wow, this person is so resigned. Like, you just are coming off as very resigned. This person is very over it and done. And it hurts. You could be hurting, like emotionally. I'm telling you it's not for long, but that doesn't make it easier now, okay? you know, I understand. You have the Knight of Swords. And then you have the Sun. Pyramid of Light and the Sun. Wow. The Five of Cups. Aw. Give me a second here. Ace of Swords. Page of Wands. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna cry. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so sorry. Your group is more emotional than I anticipated. I'm trying to keep it in, actually. Oh, this must be how you feel. Just trying to keep it in. But you're tired. You are literally like, you're like, listen, if I have to keep fighting, I will, but I really would like to stop now. Like, I'd really like to stop holding on to so much. I'm ready to just be done and let go of all of it. I feel like I'm being drawn, like, I feel like I want to tell you that some of the better things that have happened in your life, right before those things happened, this is how you felt. I know that's not going to make you feel the, you know, it's not going to take away the pain, but, there's so much love around you. Spirit's just going to have to show you. Yeah? You know, it is so important that you give yourself grace right now and just focus on you. Ask for what you need and don't worry about what it's going to take from other people for you to get what you need. That's the truth. Treat yourself as if you are a kid. Be patient with yourself. Move slow. And don't worry. Again, you need to stop worrying about what other people are sacrificing in order to take care of you. The truth is that you've always sacrificed to take care of others, and they're just repaying that favor to you. That's all it is. So don't see you need to stop feeling so guilty and so bad for what you are needing right now. They're happy to do it. The Sun card is here. They're happy to do it, okay? So you don't need to feel like this. Oh my God. It's okay. It's okay. Alright. I'm sending you so much love. Thank you, group number 3. That was more emotional than I anticipated, but it was a great reading. If this was helpful, please like the video, subscribe, comment below, and I'll see you in the next video.